Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 cards using the You Are a Peach suite, which is the one that is on page 60 and 61, so from the annual catalog. So this is the one, and definitely this is one of my favorites. I love the colors. And so anyway, the bundle is called Sweet as a Peach bundle, and so it comes with this stamp set as well as these dice, and of course when you get them together you save 10%. So and I do want to apologize because I am way late. I had so many issues with technology today, and so anyway, but I made it work, and so we're here. So anyway, hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. Hi Dawn, hi Robin, hi Nancy, hi Jackie. Anyway, so thank you for being here, and thank you so much for being patient. So now before I start, just real quick, I still have the classes going on. They're still they are open for registration. I'm sending the links through the email. So if you have seen my email from Monday and Tuesday, you should have already received the links, and it is for the hand painted card class to go, as well as the Quiet Meadow. I'm going to be sending you another email tomorrow, so please make sure you are on that email list so that you get registered for that. And I should have here the projects, but you know what? I'm already too late, so let's just continue going, and maybe at the end I'll show you. So let me flip the camera so that we can start, because I don't want to take forever. And I know that it is already late. So, all right, let me just flip the camera as we go here. And let me put also the light in here. So hold on for a second, okay? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. I have to change my phone because I couldn't make it work with the other one. I don't know what happened. Seriously, I don't know exactly what happened, and it's just kind of crazy. So let's just see. Hopefully it is better this way. I feel like this lighting is actually making it worse today. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it that way. I don't know that it's working today. My whole setup, as you can see, is just a mess. All right, so hopefully that's better. So anyway, so like I was saying, this is the You Are a Peach. And I love the colors, but look at that gorgeous stamp set. And so I'm going to be sharing with you an easy technique to get like 2 colors on your images, which I know is super easy and you're going to love it. So let's get it started, okay? Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Barb. You're so sweet. Thank you for all the hearts. Okay, so let's get started first with this one. And I'm going to bring some scraps here. And now this stamp set is photopolymer. And so anytime it is photopolymer, I use my Pierce mat so that I can get a better transfer of the color. So the way I have here, let's just go over measurements here before anything else. So I have a piece of Calypso Coral. And this one is, and I'm telling you right now, I'm losing everything. We'll see how this one goes. This one is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's a quarter of a sheet. Then I have basic white, and this one is 4 by 5 1/4. So this one is gonna go like so. And then I have here a piece of balmy blue, which is one of those colors that I like, but I almost never used. So I'm excited to use it today. And this one is 10 by 3 3/4. And I have already scored it at half, so I scored it at 5 so that we can do something like this, okay? So let me just, and even though I score it, I always like to still put the corners, because you know, if you cut the paper a little bit crooked, you might get a little bit of an edge there. So anyway, so this is how this one is going to go. And so this card will open like so, okay? Then I've die cut the Escalope rectangle from the Escalope Contours dies, and I've used from the largest to the smallest one, the second one, which I gotta say that the first three are actually my favorite. I think those are the ones that I've been using the most. And actually the second and the third one are really the ones that I've been using all the time. And so I die cut it already with the basic white. And then a piece of the designer series paper, which is the You Are a Peach designer series paper, I believe. Yes. So it's this one. And definitely a great paper to have, paper pack. The colors are just really nice. So I have a piece of that one. And this one is your favorite dies. Yes, the contour dies. Is that right? Escalloped. Is that right? Escalloped contours dies is definitely a good one, Barb. They are becoming one of my favorites too. So this one is 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. And so this piece is gonna go right here. And then I have just a scrap so that I can stamp the peach and kind of die cut it here. And I was thinking about having something like a little, I don't know, bunch of little banners. And this one will say happy birthday, I believe. Let me see which ones I have. Yeah, happy birthday. It's already mounted. So I want to put happy birthday here. And then this is going to be my inside. Now for my inside, I have a piece of basic white. And this one is 3 by 4 1/4. So this is going to go inside. And I have also scraps. As you can see, these are just scraps. This is just 3/4 of an inch. And it is 3 3/4. Again, it's just a scrap because I'm going to be cutting it here. And then another scrap of the same designer series paper. And this one is 1/2 an inch by 4. Again, we're going to be cutting it. And the same with this one. It's just a scraps of paper that I have from other cards that I've been making. So, alrighty. So, once I have that, let's go ahead and start stamping these so that we can see how it looks. Alright, so I'm going to have here 2. And for the leaves, I'm going to go ahead and use Peter Pizzazz. Thank you so much, Stacy, for sharing. Really appreciate it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... Oh, here we go. And then for the actual peach, if I can find it, where is it? See, I'm always losing everything. I mounted everything to be ready. And here we are. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Do you see it? Because sometimes you can see it and I don't. Oh, here. I'm like, oh. All right, so I have it, this one. And for this one, I'm going to be using the pale papaya. Oh, thank you, Beba, for sharing. Really appreciate it. And so we're going to go ahead and ink it up. Okay. And then let me close this one because I don't want this on my fingers. And then bring one of the Dovers with the Calypso Coral. And we're just going to ink a little bit of one side. Okay. And so... And I'm just kind of tapping rather than rubbing it, okay? If that makes sense. All right, so then I'm going to go ahead and stamp. And here you have it. Now, it kind of seems like that area wasn't well inked, so let me just do, again, this one. Because I don't like how it looks that well, so let me just do the other side. One thing, though, is that you want to make sure you don't have any color. So you want to clean it beforehand, or before you doing it again. Mainly because I have the coral, and I don't want to stain the pale papaya because it's a really light color. So let's just go ahead and use the other side. I want to make sure, I want to make sure I have enough. Yep. And there is a section that is not well inked, but I feel like this one has way too much, you know, like, I think that's not really... We'll see how this one looks. And again, just tap, tap, tap. See? Much better. Okay. So, anyway. So we have that. And then we're going to go ahead and die cut these pieces. So, let's just bring the dies. So we have this one and that one. So let me just gosh. I cut it. And oh, what is the side? Oh, this one. I feel like it's this one. And I'm still struggling. I feel like I am having, I don't know. We'll see. We're just gonna leave it that way. But I feel like I still stamp somewhat wrong. You know? But it's okay. It's okay. We can live with it. And then I'm gonna bring also, even though I'm using the magnetic plate, I still use, especially when I have already stamped the image, I still use a piece of washi tape. Now I do try to take some of the tackiness so it doesn't rip the paper. And I don't know that you can see that part. I'm talking and I'm not even showing what I'm doing here. And so I still like adding a piece of washi tape just to make sure, especially when I've already stamped the image, because I don't want it to be moving, you know? All right, so see, let's see. Yep, good. And see, it looks much better that way, or at least you control it better that way, I should say. So let's just put those there. And I have those always handy because I'm using them all the time. All right, I'm gonna be putting these ones right here so I don't lose them. Okay, and so let's start putting everything together. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one like right here first. Let's see. And I'm just centering that section. Hi, Marianne. All right, and then we're just gonna go ahead and date this section here. Same thing. We're just gonna be there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to be adding this one to this section. So it's super easy from that end. Now we just need to make sure you see how this one opens so that you don't have upside down peaches, right? So I'm going to be putting it like so. Now I feel like I'm going to be erasing this ones with dimensional, so I will put this one just flat. But you could also pop it up with dimensionals if you want. Oh. Again, we just make sure, yep, this one opens that way. And we're going to go ahead and add this one right here. Now, as far as ribbon, I thought we could use the, if I can find it, here, the pale papaya. And so this is where we're going to start playing. Now, I do know I want to have the happy birthday here. So let's just bring that one. And I'm going to be using the Early Espresso. I use mainly Early Espresso for my sentiments when I'm using color cardstock, because mine happens to be super juicy all the time. And it always works really well, you know, so I don't know. But if you want to be using Memento, that could also work. But see, it always, like, I always get a crisp stamped image with the Early Espresso. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the banner ends. Because like I was saying, I want to add, oh, and maybe I should have looked at this first before. Anyway, we'll see. Because I want to be doing this one and then have that one like so. Gonna have like a little bunch of little banners and then have this one popped up, right? With like this one's like so, something like that. See? So I want to be doing banners, and then inside I want to be putting these ones and maybe have the sentiment that says have a peachy day, right? Because I think it looks really good. All right, so I do like it that way. So let's just do that one and then this one. All right, and so I do want to have these with the dimensional, so let's just write dimensionals. Oh, we'll probably do one more there and one more here. I feel like it's missing one more there. There you go. There you go. So it is flat, really nice. And so now how much do I want to be cutting? You know, like this one is to be a little bit shorter. And this is the part where you're just putting them together and then just play with it. That's all it is. And so we're just going to go. Oh, and I forgot. See, I got a card today from one of the ladies in the Card Making 101. And I wanted to share it with you and I missed it inside. So anyway, maybe next week I'll share it with you. Because I'm just super excited with how it turned out, her card. I'm super proud of her. And I definitely wanted to share it with you. And then I just forgot about it. And I just thought about it right now. How awkward. But yeah. So anyway, next week I'll have it here so that you can see it. Okay, so here we go. See how it looks, right? So I do want to do something like that. Yes. All right, so let's start putting adhesive, which is, yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh. All right, so let's just start putting everything like so. And maybe this one like this. And then this one too. Ooh, and I forgot about the bow. Let's see. I don't know that I can. Maybe I don't need a bow on this particular one. Because I don't know where would I put it at this point. See, I feel like I am... Oh, I can put it here. The only thing that you have to pay attention with this card is where you're placing this, because you don't want it to be outside of the blue area. That's the only thing that I am trying to pay attention to. And see, I had this one to add a bow, but I don't think that I should add a bow, to be honest, at this point, because of that little peach there. Right? Like, it would look weird. Well, what if we... No, it looks weird, so no. Oh, you know what? I could use either the white, yeah, maybe this white thing as a little bunch, maybe. Let's see. Or the gold one. I just thought about that. Oh, that would be nice. Let's just see if I find it here. I like having all my embellishments like right here so that I can find it. So maybe the gold... I don't know, maybe the white. I think the white will look nicer now that I am thinking. And I don't know if it works, but we'll see. So I'm just going to be adding... Oh, yes. I have a little thing here. Oh, yeah. It adds something. I don't know what it is with this. Yeah, I do like how it looks, so I'm gonna go with this. I always like to add a bow or gems. I don't know what it is with me. Are you like that? Because it seems like for me, it's always the case. Like, I always feel like if a card doesn't have some sort of embellishment, it's kind of like naked. Like there's something missing. No? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and add this section. And see. And then on this part, you just rearrange this part. Right? So just arrange this part. There we go. See that? You have this one still inside. Ooh, I need to move this one a little bit down. And you can still play with it. Because this one is gonna go right here. Yep. And then have this one right there. Yep. Okay. And you just have a little bit of this showing up, not so much. There we go. All right, so now let's just go ahead and, yeah, let's peel all the dimensionals. And we're just gonna have this one like right here. Actually, no, more towards this part, right? And then have this one like right there. I also have to be careful with that happy birthday. There's another one, yeah. So that I don't cover it. There you go. See that? So I still have the ribbon, not ribbon, the twine below it, and it still looks really nice. And maybe we can add some gems if I can find them. I know I had them here too. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see. All right, well, at least I am being consistent. I'm always losing everything. Ooh, let's see. No, I'm gonna go with the gold ones. I feel like gold will look nice. Ooh. No, these no. And again, like I said, I love having all my gems right within reach. I'm gonna go with this ones. And it's funny because last week, I think it is the same pack that I lost, and I found it as soon as I finished the live. I found them, and then here we are again. I lost them again, so anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. So anyway, I'll put like 2 little gems just to add something, you know. And lately, I've been liking putting like a big one and a small one kind of together. I don't know what it is. It just adds something to it, you know. And then one little one. Ooh, maybe here. Just like that, you know. And I still like to have like a little triangle, if that makes sense. Hi, Carol. Now, I haven't done the inside, but look how beautiful this already looks. Again, once you put it in a bow, twine, and then the gems, it just finished off the card. Now, for this one, like I mentioned, I think it will be nice if it says happy birthday. I think it will be nice to have a peachy day. Do you think? Yep. And then for this one, though, I do want to put like this here, like something like these, and then have that one there. Don't you think? It kind of goes with those colors, or with those designs here. Where is this one? And I'm gonna do it here before I glue anything, just so that if something doesn't work out, I have still the other side. Oh, thank you, Anne. Oh, thank you, Barb. Glad you're liking it. All right, so now let's just put the have a peachy day. And I could have also a stamp another page. But I do want to have a space to write down. This is already kind of small, and so I still want to have a space to write down, right? Because I'm gonna be stealing this other space here. See that? All right. So now for this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it somewhere here, and then cut out this part. And this one was 3/4 of an inch, and this one is 1/2 of an inch. So we're just, again, probably need to cut a little bit so I know how much adhesive to add. There we go. Oh, that was, oh, I can still do that because I want to show that little, yeah. When I saw this strip, I thought about that. So let's just add that. Hopefully I still can do that. See, like having that little dot line here. Kind of looks nicer with just a line of dots there, don't you think? All right, so let's just, all right, there we go. See, I like that little line of dots. It kind of looks, I don't know, it just caught my eye when I was thinking about this card. All right, so then this one, it's gonna go right here, and it still looks really nice, don't you think? And again, you can add more peaches to your card, or you cannot have any sentiment so that you have all this area to write down. I sometimes feel like if I have a big area to write on my cards, I get a little bit intimidating. I don't know what it is, you know? So I prefer having small areas where it's just easy for me to send them and write and send them right away. So what do you think? Do you like it? I do like it a lot. Yeah, it looks really nice, and I love that it is inside out. Now, to be honest, I think on this one, because I love how it looks, I would probably use one of the envelopes, the white envelopes, and then do a peach on the outside, and also decorate the flap. I think that will look really nice. Maybe if I have time, maybe, and I'm not promising, maybe tomorrow on my Facebook group, I'll show that part. Because I think that will make it even more special. But anyway, let's go with the next one, because otherwise I won't have enough time. The next one, I'm super excited. And here I already have that section because we're going to be stamping all of these. So I've already, and you saw how I did this section on the first card. If you haven't, you can do so when we finish. You can rewind, go before. But let's just work on this one. Now for this one, I have again Balmy Blue, 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to go ahead and fold it in half. Let's just do that already. Use the bone folder. Then I have a piece of Calypso Coral, and this one is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then I have a piece of basic white, and this one is 3 3/4 by 5. And you can see I already have a hole because this is where I got this piece out of there, right? I do this all the time, so I save cardstock, because the reality is it's only going to show that little amount around my card, and it's going to go on top of this one. So no one will see that there is a hole there, and I get a little bit more of this to embellish my card. So I try to do that all the time. Now, and then these are, again, strips from the Designer Series paper and the You're a Peach Designer Series paper. And this one is 1.5 by 3 7/8. And then I believe this was 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch by 3 7/8. Okay. And I'm going to be putting it here. But you can see it's a little bit, it's a tad larger, so I'm going to be cutting it. But this is how I picture that card. So I was thinking about doing something like this. Where is my, yeah, like that. Something like this. Decorate this part. Then have these. half this one, that one, and then half the peach. Okay, that's either here or there. So I'm still deciding. But that's in essence how I thought. Now, you could make it really simple, right? So where you do some texture in this side of the paper, in the white, and it will look really nice. However, I thought we should do like kind of our own designer series paper with the peaches and the leaves. I thought that would be really nice. And so that's what I was, what I want to do here. But again, if you think this is way too many steps for the front of your card, of course you can change that, okay? And then just put some texture, run it through your Big Shot or the cut and emboss machine, and then you're done. You just need to do the sentiment there. So anyway, so for this one, same thing as before. We're going to go ahead and bring the leaves. And let me make some space here because, oh my gosh, I am having like every single stamp set here. There we go. And we're going to be needing, again, this one. Okay, so for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and add this one. And I'm just going to do everything, although, yeah, let's just do everything because if I don't see the peaches, then I don't know exactly where to put the next one. All right, so same as with the other one, we're going to be stamping with the pale papaya and inking the, oh, I think that, yeah, okay. Hold on, there's something going on here. Yeah, there we go. And so I'm just going to be doing the same thing where I add color. And then on this one, you want to line up, I don't know that you can see, let me just show you this real quick. Because this took me a little bit of a second, but you can see there's like a little, I'm going to point out like a little thing here, right? On this one and that one. So you're going to try to match those with this line. I'm going to put here, this line, that line, and this line. Okay? There you go. Let me see. Yeah. All right, see? So it's just kind of a little bit, I might have done it a little bit higher, but it's okay. It looks okay. No one is going to be looking at your card so close. Now, the same thing is going to go like right here. See what I wanted to have that the peaches done so that you know exactly where to stamp next. Now, like I mentioned on the other one, you want to make sure you clean your stamp set in between because the pale papaya is really clear, or a light color I should say. So definitely you want to make sure that it's you don't stain. And again, we are positioning here. And there we go. I think this one turned out better. See that? It turned out better, right? And so the same thing. And we're just going to be stamping. Now for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and add something like so. Okay. And again, let's just clean our stamp set. And then the same. And we're just going to go ahead and, what am I doing? What am I seeing here? There you go. Thank you so much for sharing, Carol. All right, so now this next section, the final one here, we're just going to be putting it like so, I think. Yeah. All right, and then same thing. Yep. let's clean it. And I think that should be the last one of these. And like I said, it takes a little bit more of a steps, but I feel like it will look really nice. There you go. See? Now, the next thing I did is that on this section, where there are no leaves, I added just the leaves, okay? And what I did with that is only use these three. So, because I don't think I want to be adding more of those peaches, but I definitely want to have something here and then something here, because it kind of looks, let me just lift it here so you can see, it kind of looks like I have a hole here and I have a hole here and I have a hole there, right? So just use those three, like you're gonna see it here. See it? It kind of looks nicer. So just use those three. See that? And the same thing here. So just play with those three here. And there you go. It looks much better. Don't you think? It just feels... And I would probably add another one there because I don't like how that one looks like it's by itself. See? So just add a little bit of those leaves and it will look much better. All right, so that's all for this one. Oh no, I need to do the sentiment. So now let's just look at this. So the way I want that, and now I didn't do this section because I want to be adding this one here, that one here, and then, and I probably should take this one out because it's distracting me. Have that one here. I want to put have a peachy day. Is that right? Where is that one? Yeah. So I want to have that one somewhere here. And then have the peach right here. See? So you cover a lot of it, I know, but it still looks really nice. Okay, so let me just at least glue this one. No, hold on, this one. Just so that I can see exactly how it's gonna look. Or I can even make it smaller so I can see more of it. You know, that could also be, instead of doing 1 1.5, maybe we just do 1 1/4. So you just do modifications as you go, you know? That's the beauty of making your cards, that you can make them whatever you want. Let me see. And I still have it. Nope, yep. So we're gonna go with that. Yep. Because I didn't know if I wanted to cut this one as well. So I will put this one like right here. And then this one right there. Yeah, it looks nice. Okay, so now let's just do adhesive. And I want a little tiny border right there. Yep. And let's cut that section. There we go. And then I want to be adding this one like right there. And we're just gonna go ahead and add that one. My hands is shaking. What up with that? That's weird. All right, and same thing here. We're just gonna go ahead and put it this way. Oh, this one though, I do want to add, where is the ribbon? Yeah, here. I do want to add that other ribbon here. I don't know. Let's see. Do I want it this way? I always like to layer things just to see if I like it. And if you don't like it, then just don't do it, you know? So, all right. So I can have, it does look nice, you know? I don't know if, oh, maybe I can do a little bow. Let's see. So this is the part where I just, like, you know, I don't have the cards made ever. And so it's always me playing with what if I do blank? And yeah, I always do that. So anyway. That's always how I do my cards. Like I have an idea and then I start changing it just to see whether I can add the embellishment. Because like I said, I do love adding embellishments, but they not always work, if you know what I mean, right? Like on the last card, I couldn't use this ribbon, right? Which, by the way, this ribbon is actually on back order. I think it's being very popular. All are in color. This ribbon and I think Soft Succulent, it's on back order. So if you don't have this one, you could also use like the basic white or whisper white crinkle ribbon and then color it with the blends, right? That could be an option. So it all depends with what you want to do, but yeah. I just realized that this week, as I was ordering for the ink club, that, yeah, a lot of these ribbons are on back order. Ooh, I love how this ribbon turned out. So I hope I can make it work. You know, like, let's see, before I glue anything down. I do love how it looks. But you know what? I feel like, so this one works well. I have no problem with this. My problem now is I feel like this is covering almost everything, right? Don't you think? We'll see. Well, I have more space now. It's just amazing how 1/4 of an inch like made that much of a difference, you know? It's not crazy. And then I'm gonna be adding this one more towards here. Oh, yes. Yes. And then have the peachy thing like really here. Okay, no, I think it still works well. So I'm gonna leave it that way because I do love how that bow turned out. Yep. Now, whenever you do that, I would recommend you still add a glue dot there so it's not moving and it doesn't get untied or anything like that. So even though you're gonna glue everything to your card, I still recommend you add a glue dot there. And then for the rest, you're okay because you're gonna be gluing this section here, but at least that one, okay? And so let's just add the adhesive here. Oh no, don't do that one because I have a hole. There's a hole in my cardstock here. There we go. There we go. And so now I'm going to be adding this one. See how nice, just by itself, looks really nice, right? I feel like just like that, it looks fine. And now it's just a matter of adding the sentiment. Oh, and look, you could even, yeah. Anyway, lots of alternatives. Like every time I'm doing a card, it's just like, I'm start thinking, what if I do this and that? And oh my gosh, it's just crazy. But anyway, I feel like the bow idea was a really good one. Okay, how do I open? Yeah, that way. Good deal. Okay, so we have that. Then let's get the sentiment. the sentiment. Again, we're going to be using the Early Espresso. And I'm going to be putting it right on here because I want the peach to go on the label as much as I can. So I'm going to be putting it, this one, like right there. Oh, thank you, Tina. You are so sweet. I'm glad you're liking it. And so now we're going to be adding this one right here. Oh, yes. See, and I still see a lot of that paper. I love it. All right, so now for this one, I feel like this one will be flat. This one may be raised. I do know I want this one. See, like so. And maybe I do it this way. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. See, I could have moved that one a little bit more, but that's okay. It looks okay, don't you think? It looks okay. It looks okay. Okay. Oh, thank you for the heart. Hi, Carol. Hi, Lean. Glad you're liking it. All right, we're going to be adding this one with dimensionals. Going to be adding one here, one there, one here. I do feel like I need another one, like a tiny one here. And then on this one, we're just going to be adding like 2 of those. Let's see. All right. Do I peel them up? Yep. And then we're gonna go ahead and add this one, like right here. See? Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, I'm glad you're liking them. You are so sweet. Thank you for all the hearts. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and put this ones. And I'm gonna be adding them like so. There we go. I might just put a little bit of the gems here just because I have way too much of a white area. And I feel like that would be nice. And I could have like one large and one small, maybe. Oh my gosh. There you go. Oh. Doesn't want to stay. There you go. There we go. And then maybe one here. That one here. I don't know that I need another one. I won't add another one. I feel like that's okay with this one. Because it will look kind of like we're another one right there. So I'm just going to leave it with that. And in fact, I feel like this one might need to move a little bit out of that corner, you know? Actually, I might just like it with the 2. Or what if I put the 3? Huh. I don't know. I'm going to leave it without the 1, you know? Just the 2. I feel like that's enough. I may just add one more there, you know, like. Oh, it kind of looks nice with the little thing there. Yeah, I'm going to leave it that way. Yep. And that covers a little bit there. There you go. See? Super easy. All right, so let's go with card number 2 or card number 3. Now, the one thing though is that you could also go ahead, add another piece of here and add one of those to decorate your card, and maybe inside you can have something that says happy birthday, right? Kind of like the other one. So definitely a good way to go. And then for the last one, oh, I didn't do a, do I need a peach? I should have the peach just to see if it would fit here, you know? Although when I was thinking of this one, I literally was just thinking of a little thing here and then just have a bow. So I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, that's how I was thinking this one. Yep, so for this one I have again the Balmy Blue 8.5 by 5.5, and we're gonna fold it in half. Yep. And all right, then this piece I've already die cut it, and for this one I used the one from the hand painted, if I can find where I left it, but it's the hand painted. Yeah, here we go. It is the painted flowers die. So I used that border, okay? And for the labels, these are from the Simply Succulent die set, which I would show it to you, but I don't know what I did with it. It's somewhere here, I'm sure. But that one was released on the January through June. Oh, here we go. January through June catalog, and it carried over to the annual catalog. So it's still available, and I used those two labels. I love that this set has lots of labels, and that's one of the things that I use the most, labels, as you're seeing here. Now, so this piece is, it was about, and I said about because I cut here, right? So it was 3.5 by 4.5, okay? And so this piece is, once I cut it, so once you cut it, because this you're not gonna know how much it is, so once you have it, then you measure here, and I took away 1/8 of an inch, okay? So in this case is 2 7/8, because if you've noticed when I cut it out, it went out to be 3 inches, okay? So just measure that part, because this will may be different depending on how you get this size, okay, when you run it through your cutting machine. And then this one is 4 3/8 of an inch. So again, I just took away 1/8 of an inch from that, okay? Yeah, there you go. There we go. Okay. And then I have a piece that is, I think it's 1.5, yeah, 1.5 by 5 3/8. So it's 1/8 of an inch smaller than this one. So when I glue it down, I'm just gonna try to do also the 1/8 here, so it kind of looks even, okay? And so that's how I was picturing this in particular. And then, like I said, I die cut in pure pieces. I want to put something like so here with this one, have a little banner here, and then maybe do a bow, just a bow. So this one will be simpler from the fact that I'm not really stamping too much. There we go, and have it like that. So I think I'm gonna go this way so that it showcases more of the paper. All right, so we can also, now, and if you want to, you can also add some peaches, right? So anyway, but I'm gonna leave it that way just to make it easy for us, since we've, I don't know, what time is it right now? Let me see. Yeah, it's already 8 o'clock, so I'm already taking too much of your time, ladies. So thank you for being with me, but yeah. Oh. All right, so like I said, we're gonna be adding it right here. Oh, Tina, you're so nice. The color, for color choices, I'll be honest, I always follow the designer series paper, and that always helps. So if you ever are struggling with color combinations, just look at the designer series paper that you want to use, and then go from there, right? So we're which is, oh, you know what? This one in particular, I want to make sure I have that border. There we go. Well, kind of. You can see that I was a little cricket. Oh, a lot. Well, it is what it is at this point. But I'm going to put it this way. Yeah, so it wasn't as straight as you can see from when you cut. So just pay attention to those things. I should have measured this side and that side. And clearly I only went with that. But that's okay. That's okay. It will be okay. Yes. Now, as far as this one, let's just add the have a peachy day. I love that sentiment. There was a guy in the office where I used to work where he would say all the time that he was doing peachy, or it was just peachy, and everything was peach with him. So when I got this stamp set, the first thing I was thinking it was about him, because he was always saying that at the office. It's funny how you remember people by the phrases they say. Okay, there we go. And then for this one, we just need it to be, let's just see, this one have that. Cut something here. And then just do the little banner ends. Alrighty. And so we're just gonna go ahead and add that one here. And then have this one more towards that end. I feel like I need to cut a little bit more. It's too long still. Still too long. I'd rather cut and cut and cut rather, little by little rather than too much at once. But sometimes it drives me crazy that I'm like, oh, this is the fourth time I cut, you know? So yeah, that looks nice. And then I'll add the bow here. There we go. See, it will look nice, yes. All right, so let's go ahead and add this one. I'll have that one too. There we go. Now for this one, I do want to have dimensional, so all right. And then we're going to be adding the bow. With a glue dot. There you go. See that? If you want, you can sprinkle some of your gems so that we use the same things all over the place. So that would add a lot more to this card. So this sketch will be a great one if you're trying to use your designer series paper, for instance, right? That will be a really good one because you can see you are showcasing most of the designer series paper more than the stamping. So this one will be for something like that. Oh my gosh. I don't know. There we go. And then one little tiny one somewhere here. There you go. Actually, no, more towards here. There you go. Yeah. So still it's in a triangle, but not at the same level in a way. So I don't know why sometimes I think of those things, but anyway. So here you have it. So these are the cards from today. And hope you have enjoyed. Let me know which one is your favorite. See, they look really cute, I feel. I'm just putting them this way. Yeah, like that. Oh, I need a space. My table is still crowded right now. With all this other stuff. There you go. Much better take. Yeah, much better take. So, which one is your favorite? I love the foam fold on this one, I'll be honest. I love that. But I just love the stamp image here. So, I don't know. Hard for me to pick. Oh, Gail, you're so sweet. You like all of them. Thank you. Gracias, gordita. Alright, well, I'll see you next week. So make sure you are on my mailing list because that's where I'll be sharing more about the upcoming classes. Oh, here they are. I didn't show those because I was like, where are they? Where are they? I know it's already too late. But anyway, so the hand-painted card class, let me just show you real quick before I finish here. So these are the ones that are right now open for registration until the week of, I think it's June 17th, if I remember correctly. So all of these are the ones from the hand painted card class to go. Oh, not this ones. I'm showing you. So this, there you go. So it is 6 of them. And it will include the ribbon, the gems, and half a pack of the designer series paper. And then the other one that I have is this one, which I am very excited with this one just because it's all about techniques. So it's different ways to add color to your cards and the backgrounds and whatnot while playing with the Quiet Meadow bundle. And so this is also open for registration. Again, make sure you're on the mailing list so that you get the links to register. And these are already available at my shop. If you go to creatingwithali.com/shop, you can get access to the PDF if that's all you want. But if you want the make and take kit, make sure you register on the links. And those links are always shared on the email. So back to this. Hopefully you have enjoyed. I really appreciate you being with me tonight. And I'll see you next week. So Thursday again, 7 p.m. And thank you so much. Alrighty. Thank you. Let me just make sure I don't have any questions because sometimes I don't answer questions. Have a good night, everyone. Alright, I think it's all good. If I see any questions, I will answer after I finish. Alright, well, thank you so much. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.